So, Jordan, would I like to explain what happened? Well, I mean, right before this recording, I tried another recording, and I realized I was nowhere near what I was supposed to be doing. But as I get into a Thotu World of Horror All Perks Random Item Yashiro, I realized that I was going for Scholar, and I did not set the library, the school library. So here I am in a Yashiro run, which might be worse for me. Charisma, Light, Strength, and Dexterity, Takshisan, and maybe a knowledge check. I would like it since I'm Yashiro, but I might just force strength. That being said, also joke's on me. Some people may have thought I was not going to put this video out in the day that it comes out. But as I said, the joke's on me because I was supposed to do a lot more and that didn't happen. So yeah. Why is that never saving? Is it because I'm not actually getting my file thing done? Anywho, let's try to save it again. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we do just want to make sure. That's why the previous recording didn't go well, because I think I hit load and I did not set the library because it was not set for whatever reason. But as we're playing Yashiro and going for the Scholar achievement, which is essentially just going to add a whole bunch of doom, what I need to do is get a mystery with a weapon in it. Now, not the wooden bat, but I may be able to get the cursed scissors. I need to sneeze in a moment. Vigil, Sailors, Akamanto, or Coma. But we can do scissors first and find out. As I mute to sneeze for a moment. So, let's find out if we can even get the cursed scissors. The answer is no, because we're on timeline B. 5 claps. Oh, I had to sneeze again. And away we go. We equip the wooden bat because it's better than nothing, but boy, wait, random item stats, 3 damage, 100 speed, that's absolutely terrible, but hey. Mainly the damage. I think the speed is actually faster. Why do I feel like it was 105 speed? Anywho, base. And if that's the case, then 100 is faster, but still. Yeah, I need to actually pick this up, and since we're on a Thotu, we take -5 all. We're on timeline B, so I don't mind taking this much damage. It is still a lot of damage, though. I also need to go do Scholar, so hopefully I remember to do that. I don't have box cutters unlocked, so I just have to deal with this, but I'm also Yashiro, which means I need to do a thing. Actually, that could have been better, but we only do 3. Well, no, I should have equipped that. I should have equipped it. Is it fast to equip? No, it's not. So, instead what we're going to do is I could go for the big swings here, but since I'm not going to be able to desperate action, I'm just going to run. Even though I just said I'm Yashiro and I would like to be able to get experience, there's a certain point where it doesn't pay itself off. Or the risk is much greater taking damage for no reason, as I rolled an 11 plus 2 modifier. But as I said, and yeah, that was a stamina encounter, but still, it could go really bad. So let's assume that things don't work out for the best, and so we move on. It looks like we were at max threat level school as well. I can't mute myself here because I'm in pain, but we'll do 5 claps and see what we're gonna get. Because if I go into Vigil and run into the Rumu ghost, then I can at least do the ritual, which is gonna be clap, clap, bow, bow, clap. Take 3 all damage actually, because we're on a Thotu, right? Yeah. And yeah, we get extra experience, but with Yashiro, and that would be appreciated, because Zeal would be at least okay right now. We can drink this bottle of water as well, fill it back up, and heal Reason, but the real question is, do I feel confident? With 10 stamina, 7 Reason? Yeah, I do. I should. Sailor's going to be last, and then we have Akamanto. So Vigil Akamanto is going to be the plan, because there is a 50-50 shot that I get something that will help me against Akamanto. Was it Zeal I'm talking about? Or am I thinking, oh, no. On your own, I could get on your own, which would help out indirectly with some stat increases, as I do clap bow 3 times. Or I could get Zeal and deal extra damage to Akamanto, and then probably do a 1-turn handcuff play. It'll depend, though. Stay strong. Because we need some faith, and that will help out. Now let's see if this meat cleaver is worth anything. I don't get to prep attack, which is what I'm worried about. Because if I prep attack, I get 8 damage per turn because of a Thotu bonus damage. So that is my reasoning for leaving the box cutters. I would normally use the meat cleaver, but I feel it's a bit too slow this time. Unless 90 speed is base, but unfortunately, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So we did run into the Rumu Ghost. I can fight her normally, but why would I when I know the ritual in this specific instance? We lose 3 all for this hot garbage, but we gotta do something with things, and I think that's the first time I do a ritual, but obviously I need to try and survive the run, because I'm still trying to survive a run while doing Scholar. So if I die, I'm not gonna save it. I think I'll do that for a moment, because I'm gonna do it. I feel confident enough to do Scholar. It's just that, boy, things can go really not well. 22% Doom after going into my 3rd mystery is not bad, though. It's just that my HP is low, and I still need to spend a boatload of Doom. B-O-A-T load of Doom. Doing Scholar. Oh, that's right, we're also on all perks, so... Giggles. I think we have a knowledge check, right? I still want to just force Strength. Yeah, I'm gonna just force Strength. Ghost Connection for big RNG spells for the next 3 mysteries. At the end of the next 3 mysteries. Which isn't the best, but better than with only 2 or 1 mystery left, if anything else. And then we do Akamanto. Now, we need a lot of stamina to survive this at all. And I have yet to even use the police station. So I think we had Coma into Sailors, correct? Am I going crazy? I think I am. But since we have some school investigations to do, I think I'm just going to set the police patrols to the school. And yeah, we're just going to move on like this. Did I not fill up my empty bottle, by the way? Anywho. Oh, we need to do Scholar, so let's do this. So I'm about to lose 15 Doom. Or 12 Doom. Am I going crazy? 12 Doom? I feel like it was 15 Doom, because I have to do a thing. Now, this will help me with the spells here and there, but I promise you that 15 Doom on top of your Harbinger run is not normally great. I will get rid of spells that I absolutely don't need, though, so we'll do that. The saving grace is that we have Akamanto here, so theoretically speaking, our Doom is still relatively okay. Because I consider, if you're entering the 3rd mystery with 38 to 40% Doom, at 38 or 40% Doom, I consider you to be in a good position to survive the run still. If you're any high, like, even if you're like 2 Doom higher, 40, you know, there's some leeway. Nice 12 roll, by the way. Like, if you're at 44% Doom, entering your 3rd mystery, and you have, even if you have, like, Botanist and Bulletin left, it's not unworkable, just know it's still not good. So... Anywho, yeah, with all of this said, and I'm taking the options that I believe are going to remove Reason, because I need to save on stamina. Now, I would still like to not roll 10s, 11s, and 12s, but not much I can do about that. And as for this, if though 2 Flame is an option, Flesh Regrowth is also an option. But I can save the stamina I will lose here for Doom by getting the Crestfallen Mask. That is the trade-off I am actively making. Unless I run into Time Warper, which I don't, we're gonna run as well. So, yeah, that's... If there was anything, I should have fought Tsuta-chan before, but that didn't happen, so... As we fight Akamanto now, how much damage do we get? We get 9 damage unless he is weak against a thing, but I don't think that's the case, so instead we do this. I might brace, depends. Do I need to? I think I need to. 9? No, we can do this, right? Please tell me I can do this. Okay, I can. Because that perfectly dropped Akamanto to 12 HP, and there's Roads Closed. So if I have any other bad out-of-town mysteries left, we're about to eat it in the face. Doom-wise, anyway. So we have Sailors. Oh, Coma. We did have Coma Sailors. So we don't really have to worry about Roads Closed, thankfully. I think I was thinking about the run that I lost, which is now a lost recording, but... Hey, yes, I had my nose, but anywho. You know what? For Perception, I mean, 11 rolls, but I can lose some stamina. A little bit. Because I can still rest twice-ish and feel moderately okay. But I do need to start succeeding events, because I'm going to lose 3 Reason at the end of this mystery as well. Fujiko, if I have to do a brace play, it's going to help. I do have 6 strength, so that is more than enough to get some things going on. But at the same time, you know, when the game decides to give me some good luck, I'm going to make use of that good luck. So what I mean by that is we are going to sit here, and for those who have never seen it before, you can just sit here and do improvise all day. Now you can do it infinitely, it is infinite, but the amount of basically what I call ammunition, because you can throw these branches and broken bottles for 3 damage each. So that means you can fill your storage up with branches and or broken bottles, and then just fill up to your inventory max to throw anywhere at minimum, usually 12 damage. If you are certain characters, only 9, but I say only 9, but that can be the difference between 2-shotting and sometimes 1-shotting enemies. Now, if it's a boss, it's still a big boost. It may, you know, you may still not want to fight certain bosses, but the bosses that you are forced to fight, usually this, running into Dullness or Burning Man, they both fall under this. It is not a bug. Among the bosses you can fight, there are very few, I think only max 2, where a full inventory of branches and broken bottles may still provide issues, but you would have to be under very bad effects, like nicotine withdrawal, on top of panic, on top of drenched, and then you're using a character with a weapon that is usually just not great, say shovel, on almost every character. And so even if you throw 12 damage, you might still be eating 6 all, or 8 stamina or reason, depending on your own circumstances, of course. But most of the time, having a full inventory... Again, there's nothing really to talk about. I'm just sitting here until about turn 2021. When my inventory reaches near full. Or, sorry, storage. Because after that, items disappear into the aether. So, especially in a Thotu run, where getting hit at all is extra damage, you know, it's nice. Now, that being said, as my body acts up in real life... in real life... I was looking for any fetid fumes, and we don't, so we rest here. And we should still be able to survive. I think I had the second mystery check, which should have been Vigil. And we hope Yashiro I can get my strength to 8. First aid will help out immensely. Dexterity, increasing dexterity there might have helped out as well, but we're gonna go for encounter perks, because we might have 2 or 3 left. Even if we only have 1 left, an extra 2 reason after an encounter is pretty darn good. Now, unfortunately, I forgot to forget a spell, so all I did was lose reason there, but it's fine. Keeping in mind, I also have those spells. That's right. I do forget about spells a lot in this channel for some reason, so forgive me if I do forget at times, but I forget. We grab the empty bottle so we can fill it back up, but we're just gonna drink it again. Not really anything too fancy schmancy before we do this again. And pretty much the next 2 enemies are just going to collapse unless I fight the boss of sailors, which again, for bosses that you can avoid, you usually don't want to do that. I can also throw these 2 items away, but we'll wait till near the end. No reason not to. So yeah, we should be able to do Scholar here finally. Granted, with the grace of... because if we didn't have Dullness, if we didn't fight Dullness, this would have been maybe even a... well... You do this, so 12 damage. Ooh, yeah, we would have had to run here too, because I do not want to take this much stamina damage. So we throw 3 items, so I can perfectly, or not perfectly, so I can defeat the Obsessed Man in 1 turn. Unless I mess up my math. And we reload. Now, we could run into a mansion encounter and a seaside encounter, but if that happens, I'm just gonna cry. Whatever this mask is likely not going to help. Unless it's Ritual Mask, of course. Because if I run into a ghost encounter, I can either A, do the ghost ritual, which is clap, clap, bow, bow, clap. Or I can fight it normally. Either way, though, you can still throw items at ghosts, and they will hurt the ghost. So, again, at worst here, we lose 2 stamina damage. Braze halves your damage downward, which I may have to do here because my accuracy with this box cutter is absolute bad unless I choose to throw it. I can. So that allows me to do 9 damage guaranteed. This should be at least 1, and yeah, I can do this. you know, if I see someone do that, I consider it an okay action to do, because throwing items is a free action, so you can consider it hitting the enemy and then throwing the item. Until throw becomes an action, which would be a little weird, but if for balance reason that ever gets implemented in, I'm not going to complain. So we're going to play at the temple. That gives us a reason no matter what, but more importantly, we need to remember to throw 2 items away and then do stuff. So yeah, let's do it now, because if we get the torch, we're on timeline B. That'll be a light source, and a weapon. But more importantly, we get to skip this boss, because you do not, especially that, not as bad as Metamorphosis, maybe, but probably just as bad, if not worse, actually, if I'm misremembering. So you know what? I take that back. We'll take Fame. It'll help me out against Takshisan, however little it may be. Fast Learner is not going to do anything. I'm not going to take enough quote-unquote damage and therefore gain experience to level up again, most likely. Maybe, but I promise you it probably won't matter. So we passed the strength check. We passed the light check. We have a Takshisan check. We actually don't have any mystery checks. I don't know why I thought I did, but our stamina and reason is perfectly fine, and unless Takshisan... I know I didn't pick up more branches and broken bottles, but trust me, we won't need it. Because no matter, like, Takshisan won't hit me... You know, Takshisan usually won't hit you, like, 3 times before you defeat Takshisan, or 4 times, really. But in all honesty, on average, you're gonna 2-turn Takshisan, if not 1 turn. So, as I said, we're gonna throw these branches and broken bottles, if I can speak correctly. We don't throw the Crestfallen Mask. Unfortunately, if you try throwing the Crestfallen Mask, what happens is that your Doom shoots up by 10% again. Not that, again, it would matter here, but just to be safe, we're gonna brace once, and I think I can double boost attack twice. Yeah. Well, 85%. If we somehow miss this, I will cry, but we get bonus damage anyway, and yeah, that's a rundown. So, we did the Ghost Ritual, which that just goes to show how little I use it. And that's the one time I would probably use it against Rumu Ghost, but often I don't do that. And I need to find them, so we're going to sit here for a while as I look for it. So we get the Army Knife, which is a purchasable item, slot A, therefore weapon item, in the Illegal Den. And you can get it elsewhere, I suppose. And then we are looking for the Ghost Ritual, which is probably not one of those. That's actually way, way far back. And let me see if I can find it so I can close this video out. Otherwise, please subscribe to my channel. That's the only thing I really would want to say immediately, but it's the free version, and we have memberships open on this channel as well. I cannot find the ghost thing because I'm going... Oh, Exercise the Ghost unlocks pancakes, which is, I think, a purchasable item in Festival. Correct me if I'm wrong. I almost never get this item, but if you make a custom character, you can give them pancakes. But without further ado, yeah, please subscribe to the channel if you want to support me at any length. We're close to 1,000 subscribers, which will make me at least feel good. But it's free. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!